back to my channel. I'm here today to film a plan with me for the week of October 15th. And this is a super exciting plan with me because it is a collab again with my sweet girl, Nikki Plus Three. And we're going to be doing a Halloween tag. So we're going to be answering some fun Halloween questions. We both love Halloween, so this is super fun. And I'm also going to be using her Boo Crew kit, which recently got a makeover this year because it's got a whole bunch of silver foil. I'm sure you can see that. And her kits are now on a premium matte sticker paper, so they not only look amazing, but they feel amazing. So there's that. And yeah, I'm super excited. You guys know I love Nikki's stickers. She always finds a way to pull in the gorgeous florals with whatever she does, and it's just absolutely stunning. So I am super excited. Let's go ahead and get started with our full boxes, and I'm going to also start with the first question. Before I do get started, I wanted to show you guys that I did get some more of the Tombow monocorrection tape. Now, this is the mini, and I didn't realize this is what I ordered, but I'm not a fan. Excuse me, I am a fan of the actual whiteout itself. I don't know, there's something different about this one. It doesn't glide on as smoothly as, excuse me, as the other one did. Oh, excuse me. I think I told you guys everything in Las Vegas is in bloom right now. It's that time of year. The weather is fantastic. It's been in the 70s all week, and because of that, my allergies are going crazy. Plus, we worked on the garage today for like 2.5 hours, and it was really dusty out there. So there is that. Anyway, okay, so let me just go ahead and get started. So the first question is, what's your favorite horror movie? Now, I am not a huge horror movie fan, like, at all. However, there are some that I like. I am a fan of M. Night Shyamalan movies. You guys like M. Night Shyamalan? He's the one who did Signs and, excuse me, The Sixth Sense and those movies. And I really like those movies. They're actually, those are my favorite types of scary movies. I like more creepy. And if I had to pick one, it would probably be The Sixth Sense. The Sixth Sense, when I was younger, I don't remember how old I was when it came out. I could look it up, but I don't remember. But I remember being like legitimately terrified. What a chicken. But I'm just being honest, you guys. That movie like scared the crap out of me. But it was so good, and I did not know the twist in the until the very end when it was actually revealed. And if you don't know what it is, I'm not going to tell you. But it's so good. I really, really, really love that movie. And so that would probably be my favorite. I don't like thrasher films. I do like some oldies that are scary, like The Shining. I like the old Halloweens. I did like H2O. I remember that movie. I don't know. I don't like bloody movies. You know what I mean? I don't like senseless violence. I don't know. I think that's why I liked The Sixth Sense, because it's just creepy. I like that kind of stuff, like the creep factor. Like Signs. Signs terrified me so bad that I almost walked out of the movie theater when that movie came out, because I'm a super big fat chicken who totally believes in aliens, and that movie really scared me. So if you haven't seen that movie, you need to watch that one too. Those are my two favorite M. Night Shyamalan movies. And I really liked The Village. His movies always have a twist, and it's fun. He's coming out with a new one called Glass, and it's a mix between Unbreakable and what was that other one? Split. If you haven't seen those movies, they're super good too. Okay, the next question says, if you were in a horror movie, how far do you think you would get? 5 minutes, halfway, all the way to the end credits? I would make it the first 5 minutes. Just keeping it real. I would be so dead. It's not even funny, you guys. I am so afraid. I feel like I have no survival skills. I don't know. I just feel like I would totally mess everybody up, and I would just like really screw things up. I don't know. So I would probably last like all of 5 minutes. I don't know. They might keep me around for some comic relief. When I get really stressed out, I get pretty funny. Like that's my way of handling stress, is I get funny and I tell a lot of jokes and I try to be silly and like not take things too seriously. I also like to make people really like feel comfortable. Not to like sound like I'm trying to sound like I'm tooting my own horn here, but that's like a strength of mine, I actually think, is trying to make everybody feel comfortable and included. And when I do that, one of my ways is humor. And so I actually think they might keep me around for a little while for comedic relief. Those who know me in real life will probably think I'm kind of funny. But anyway. Let's see, what's the next one? Favorite scary video game. I don't have a friggin' clue. I don't play scary video games, but I will, and I don't let my kids play scary video games either, but I will say that when I was a kid, and comment please down below if you guys remember this or had a similar experience, but when I was a kid, I used to love to play the game, what was that game? It was a computer game where you had to like go explore all the different like lands, I don't know, areas, I don't know what you would call them. I want to say it was called something like Myst, maybe. Oh my gosh, I want to like look it up right now. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna look it up on my phone. Okay guys, I totally found it, and it is called Myst. Do you guys remember this game? And you're like all alone. This is what the game looked like, and you had to discover like all the different worlds, and it's like a puzzle that you had to put together so you could get from one place to another. Anyway, oh, there's a sequel. Shut your mouth. And then here's another one, Myst 3 Exile. Guys, it was super cool. It was such a cool game. I remember playing it with my neighbor. His name was Jack. He was like my little BFF. But it was really okay, you guys, it was scary. It was scary to me because I always felt like there was going to be a jump scare. There never was. Not one single time was there a jump scare, like on purpose. I probably did jump because I was such a chicken, not because there was an actual jump scare. But you're alone in the game. You're like all alone. There's no other people. And so that game always creeped me out, but it was so fun to play. But yeah, I've never been a video game person. And when we do play video games now, like as a family, we either play Toy Story or we play Wii Sports and we go like bowling or something. We're old school. The next question says, favorite scary story. Okay, so that one I for sure have an answer. So I remember being a kid and always trying to check out the scary stories to tell in the dark books. Do you guys remember those books? Here, let me show you a picture. You might not realize that's what they're called. Scary stories to tell in the dark. Here it is. This is what the book looked like. And there were other ones too. Obviously that's like Wikipedia, but there were other ones. And they had really terrifying images inside. Like the actual pictures were really scary and the stories were scary, but I loved that book. It was, I mean, I could read it 100 times and it would still be creepy to me. The other one that I read when I don't remember, I think I was in high school when I read it. It was called The House on Cherry Lane, I think, or Cherry Street. And it was a story about this boy and his family who moved into this house, like at the top of this hill. And you know how the story goes. And the house was haunted. And I still distinctively remember like some of the descriptive parts about how the boy could hear something walking outside of his door, and it sounded like something was scraping across the ground, like something was being dragged or dragged. Anyway, I like still remember that book being creepy to me. And I still think about, I just thought about this book a couple weeks ago when the book fair was at my school, because I thought about looking for it because I totally think my son would dig it. Although we did try to read a Goosebumps book, my son Aiden, we did try to read a Goosebumps book and it scared him. So he may not be into it, I don't know, but he likes that kind of stuff. I know I loved that stuff when I was a kid. Really kept my interest and allowed me to read, you know. Sometimes books get boring. I don't know. I like to read, but, you know, not everybody does. Okay, let me get to my next question. Oh, and if I had to pick like my actual favorite scary story, it would probably be the one about the babysitter in the Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. It was about, I don't know, something creepy about a babysitter and she's getting a phone call. And it's supposed to be, like, they keep saying they're coming for her, or they're watching her, or they're getting close. I can't remember. And it ends up that they're calling from upstairs. Anyway, it was always very creepy to me when I was a kid. Needless to say, I was never a babysitter. What's one unusual thing that you're afraid of? One unusual thing that I am afraid of. I don't think there's anything unusual. I have a lot of fears. I'm actually a big fat chicken. I'm afraid of some pretty like realistic things. Like I'm always afraid something's going to happen to my kids. That's probably one of the unusual things. I have really unusual like unhealthy fears about things happening to my children, and I have very graphic images of like things that could happen to my kids. It's really unhealthy. Like I had when we were in Disneyland, Aiden was leaning on the little we were waiting to get on to the roller coaster, the Incredicoaster at California Adventure, and Aiden was like leaning on the little gate, and I was like, get off of there. And I instantly thought like, oh my gosh, what if he had like fallen through? You know what I mean? Like, oh, so terrible. I was like, what would have happened? Would he have, you know, fallen? And okay, I'm not even going to tell you like all of the terrible things that I thought in my head of what could have happened, because it's not, I don't want it in my head any more than I want to put it in yours. This washi right here is so dang cute. It has all these silver little jack-o'-lanterns, and I gotta find some place to put it because I don't want to use it on the bottom, because I love like this size of washi that she uses right here is so perfect. But what other fears do I have? I get creeped out by stories, like history stories, like things that happened like in real life. Those types of things I think creep me out more than like fake stories. I don't know how to describe that, but yeah, so my unusual thing that I'm afraid of is probably terrible things happening to my kids that I have really graphic images of, and it's really unhealthy. I should probably get some therapy. Oh man. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, the next one says, what's your first memory of Halloween? And honestly, you guys, I don't have memories of Halloween as a kid. I don't even know, honestly, if we celebrated it as a kid. I don't remember. I don't have pictures of me like being little and trick-or-treating. Like I don't have any, I really don't have very many pictures of me as a kid in general. I had a pretty traumatic at times childhood, and you know, one time maybe we could get into a little story time without offending any of my family members, but yeah, so I don't really have any like pictures or anything like that. And I think that's why I don't have any memories of being like a young child celebrating. And that's probably why I make such an ordeal about it with my kids, because I'm making up for all those Halloweens that I missed as a child, because I really, really love Halloween. and it's fun to enjoy it now as a family. And we always dress up as a family. So, yeah. Okay, anyway, that got like super serious for a second. Oh, but my earliest memory, like what I have this one really, really strong memory of, we were in high school. I want to say we were like freshmen in high school. And we were trick-or-treating in this housing development called the Bridal Path. And they were like the really expensive houses. I didn't live in there, but I had friends who did. And I remember I dressed up as a baby and I looked so ridiculous, but I was so comfortable. I had on like pajamas and like a friggin' pacifier, which I don't even know where I got it. And then my friend Charlotte, my best friend Charlotte, who I think I've mentioned her before, she passed away. She was dressed as a homeless person, and she carried around a sign the whole time that said, "We'll work for candy." It was so funny. I just remember we had a huge group of people, and we were far too old to be trick-or-treating, but neither one of us had younger siblings. And so we just went out and enjoyed it ourselves. And I think that might have been the last time I trick-or-treated, I don't know. I think that very well might have been the last time I trick-or-treated. I can't remember 100%, but I'm pretty sure that was the last time for me. So, and that sounds almost sad when I say it, but it was, it was time to move on. I was in high school. Let's see. What's your favorite Halloween memory? My favorite Halloween memory would probably be like 2 or 3 years ago. 3 years ago now, I guess. I need to find my scissors so I can cut that. When we dressed as the Wizard of Oz, and my grandparents were in town visiting because they were coming to see Ryan, who was like, I don't know, a month old at that point, basically. And he was we dressed him up as the little lion. It was so cute. Sorry, I have my Diet Coke over here. It was a really fun Halloween because my stepsister Carrie, her wife dressed as the Yellow Brick Road, which was so funny. And Danny dressed up as one of the monkeys, the little evil monkeys. That was such a fun Halloween, you guys. All right, let's get into our sidebar. Let's see. The next question is best Halloween costume you've ever had. I would probably say the year that we dressed as the Flintstones was probably my best Halloween costume I've ever had. My mom made my Wilma costume. She made all of our costumes. And that's when we were just a family of 4. It was me and Danny and Michaela and Aiden. And we dressed as the Flintstones, and I had like the full-on wig and everything, and my mom made little Bam Bam costume and Pebbles, and it was really cute. I think those were my favorite. That was my favorite costume ever. Worst Halloween costume you've had? Oh man, I don't know. I can't remember, like I said, as it being a kid. I don't remember. I probably had a bad one back then, but I don't remember it. Which is scarier? Okay, let's see. Werewolves or vampires? Well, if I'm thinking about the vampires of my time, like the vampires that I know of in stories, and like even if I think of like Interview with a Vampire, that was the first thing I ever saw with vampires. And let's not forget like how incredibly sexy a young Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise, you know what I mean? Did you guys ever see that movie? Some of you may be too young to remember Interview with a Vampire, but they were super sexy. So yeah, I don't know, like I feel like my memory vampires, like everything I've ever been exposed to. They're pretty sexy. Oh yeah, and Lost Boys. You guys remember watching Lost Boys when you were younger? Again, might be too young, but yeah, I think that werewolves, I guess, would be scarier because I don't know, I kind of dig vampires. Give me 1 second to get a cleaning checklist from Nikki Plus Three. I think I have some that are, here we go. Let's do the gray, I think. Or should I do the black? Maybe I'll do the black. No, I think I might save the black for another, if I do another Halloween spread, which I think I have one more Halloween kit. Okay, for this planner. And then let's put some deco down here, I think, because there is some really cute deco. Let's put some floral. And let's put this adorable, let's do the, I don't know, this one in the cute little cat costume is, her little skirt is so stinking cute. And then I really want to do the little mummy, the little boy in the mummy costume, because I love it. And then should we do a little candy? I almost feel like I want to sprinkle the candy across the top. Okay, let's leave that the way that that is for now. Okay. Because we have this cute candy, which is black and silver. And then we have these adorable little bows over here, which are super cute. And these dots, which I might want to sprinkle across the top. I haven't done that in a crazy long time, but I think it'd be pretty. Oh, I just realized that one. That's okay. We're going to leave the orange in there. All right. I guess that means we're ready to get into our day by day. Let's start by putting in dance. And I think I'm going to go ahead and use these down here for dance. And I have some of Nikki's foiled candy corn bows. So I'm going to use those for dance this week. Okay, and I think that I can actually color code the bow. Yeah, okay, perfect. Let's do the next question. Which is scarier, ghosts or zombies? Oh, I don't know. I think it depends. I would have to say, what time does she have? 6:45 to 9:30. If I'm watching something, I think zombies would be scarier than ghosts. Every zombie movie I've ever seen is definitely more terrifying than a ghost movie. Like, ghost movies are zombie movies are no friggin' joke. I think the last one I watched that was really scary was World War Z, because those zombies were fast. Like, they like ran. Yeah. And your girl don't like running zombies. Which is scarier, creepy dolls or creepy clowns? Creepy clowns. Yep, that's an easy one. Clowns are creepy no matter what. And the last one is, which is scarier, Freddy Krueger, Jason Voorhees, Michael Myers, or Leatherface? I think Leatherface. I feel like it's definitely not Jason Voorhees or Michael Myers, because Michael Myers, I have like this little, not a soft spot, but I feel bad because there's like, what's the word I'm looking for? There's like mental illness involved with that one, even though he's terrifying. But yeah, so I'll probably say the scariest one would be Freddy Krueger. No, Leatherface, yeah. Leatherface would be scariest. Then Freddy Krueger. Then Jason, then Michael Myers would be last. You guys gonna watch the new Halloween movie? I haven't even seen a preview for it. I don't even know what it's about, but I probably will, just because it's like a cult classic, you know? So I feel like I have to watch it. I mean, I don't have to, but you know what I mean. All right, and that is the end of my questions, which is perfect because we're now going to get into our day by day putting in dance. You guys, we went this week to get Michaela's point shoes, and that was incredible. I cried, and the other moms cried. We all cried together. It was ridiculous and amazing, and I just absolutely loved it, and I'm so happy for her. And I am excited for this next adventure in her dance. You know, I had to explain to her, like, you know, you're back to being a beginner. Like, everything you felt like you were good at, you have to learn how to do all over again on point, you know, and putting into hockey. So speaking of hockey, Aiden this week graduated the Learn to Skate program and is moving into the Learn to Play program, which is amazing. So he skipped like the rest of the program. So that was super cool. Okay. On Tuesday, we have a STEM event after work this day. After school, I'm sorry, not after work, after school. And it's for families. It's through our families and communities education. I can't remember what it's called, but it's through this program where they come out and do cool events for families. And so I'm really excited that everybody's going to love it. Let's do the little clock. I don't know. I'm tempted to use, oh, that's cleaning. Never mind. I thought it was tools. Let's use the clock from the kit. And we'll write on here, STEM at 2:30. Okay. And then Wednesday we have dance, and then we have Cub Scouts and youth group. So let's do, I'm tempted to just do two little things back to back. Let's do, oh, I should write on them first. Here, let me put this down here. And let me look for, I'm trying to just use what's in the kit because I don't, like I said, I don't have silver stuff. But maybe we'll just use two of these little hearts. Bam. And one is for Scouts at 6:30, and one is for Fusion also at 6:30. All right, so we divide and conquer this night, which is fine. Danny takes the big boys to Scouts. Me and the little boys go pick up Michaela from Fusion, from dance. Well, I usually pick up Michaela from dance before Danny leaves for Scouts. And then she comes home and eats dinner, and then we take her, the little boys and I take her to Fusion, and then Danny picks her up when she's done. That's typically how it works. On Thursday, we have more hockey. So let's do it the same way we did it on the other side, just to keep it pretty unified. So yeah, so today we went and got him fitted for all of his gear. He came home with his stick and his jersey and his helmet, which he was like ecstatic. So I'm really happy for him. He finally found his thing. We kept trying to make baseball his thing and it just was not working. So I'm really happy we found his thing. On Friday, we don't have anything going on. We have nothing planned. So we're going to do probably a family movie night. Let's do this half box with the mummy because it's so cute. I'll put it down here on the bottom. And let's put in here movie night. I kind of want to use another sticker. Let's do maybe we'll use the clinking glasses, which doesn't make sense for the kids, but it does for Daddy and I. Okay. Perfect. And then Saturday and Sunday, I'm gonna put in the weekend banner, I think. I kind of want to put it, like I don't want to cover the girl. So I was thinking I would put it right across the bottom here. And maybe I'll use a little bit of washi. I don't know. Oh my gosh, you guys, I want to use this. I don't know. Maybe I won't use the weekend banner. Where should I put it? Because I don't want to cover the girl's sweet little face. Should I put it up here in the checklist? Should I put it down here? Cover this up a little bit. Maybe I won't use it this time because I'm thinking that maybe I want to use, I really want to use this flag. Okay, hold on. Let's put in, we have Girl Scouts on Saturday. No, I think we're trying to do that Friday evening. So I'm not going to put Scouts in just yet because I think we're trying to move that. But Michaela does have dance. So let's do, ooh, gentle. Let's do this flag here. And then I always feel like I put the flags down crookedly. Let's do another bow. And we'll do an orange one. Put it on the side to make more of a box than a flag. And she has toy shop rehearsal this day at 1:30. And then if we have Scouts, I'll put that in. And then Sunday, I just want to film all day. So I was thinking of using this little flag, putting it down like this. I don't know why I'm putting it to the side. I don't want to write on the paper. I don't like writing on the paper. Put it right there. And then if I use a little camera, I want to put it on the black. And if I did film, and I'll just put this right up here. Oh, that looks cute. Okay. Perfect. Okay, let me figure out. I do have some, let's put in like our weekly, like this is trash day, which she has a sticker for. Put that there. And we'll do meal prep. Do we have another? We do. So I'll put this right here. And I'm going to count this as 2 because it's going to be like ordering the food and prepping whatever we can. Put that right there. And then on Sunday, I could use the little plan, and maybe we'll do a little book. I just really like her fonts. There we go. Cute. Cutesy. All right. I think that is it. The other thing I want to do, I think, is put this little cleaning and use this cleaning day, because we try to get all of our chores and stuff done on Saturday. So I'll put this up here, cleaning day. Okay. All right, let's open this bad boy up and take a look at how we're doing. Now, I did want to sprinkle that deco and stuff across the top because I think it's so cute. So let's do that. So I want to do, let's see. Excuse me. Come over here on this side. Oops. Where are those little bows? We'll do another silver. We do the yellow bow, or the yellow dot, and then the orange bow. These little bows are so cute. And then we could do another black candy and call it a day. I have trimmed that, but the scissors are not over here, so I will do that off camera because I don't know where they are. And gosh, I really love, I forgot about this. I just love this. You know what? Maybe I'll just kind of layer it down here. I know it covers her up a little bit, but that's okay. I just love it with the cute little foiled jack-o'-lanterns. Cute. And that one says Happy Halloween in foil. You probably can't see it, but it's there. And this one has like foil in the flowers. Okay, you guys. I think that's everything. Oh my gosh, it looks so cute. Please, please, please make sure that you check out Nikki's plan with me. I will have it linked down below. It'll be the very first link in the description box. So make sure you check out her channel and see her answers to the questions. I'm really curious to see how she answers them. And yeah, if you guys liked this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure you subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye.